Welcome back to Tapping Prayerfully. I'm Jean Folks, and as promised in our last blog, we are in the second in our series of New Year's resolutions, and right now I want us to talk a little bit about fantasies and daydreams. And you ask, what do fantasies and daydreams have to do with New Year's resolutions? And actually, the answer is quite a lot. Our fantasies, our daydreams, the places that our mind drifts to spontaneously, when we're not trying to think about something, when we're not intellectually engaged, that we just suddenly realize, oh, I was thinking about riding horses, or I was thinking about, what it would be like to be a chef, or I was thinking about a new hobby, or a new volunteer experience. Those daydreams, those fantasies are filled with information because it lets us know where our hearts are spontaneously drawn when we're not actively trying to think about anything. It's where our spirit drifts on its own, which tells us a lot about the desires and hopes and dreams at the very core of our being. What is authentically congruent with who we are. So I would love to encourage you to really pay attention to your fantasies, to your daydreams, to notice where they go, to notice where they've been going for quite some time. Where do you spend a lot of your time in your fantasies and daydreams? And for right now, in this tapping experience, we're talking about the pleasant ones. Yes, our minds can also drift to negative things. And we want to notice that too. But that's a different blog for a different day. And we will talk about those negative thoughts that we drift to. But I'm talking about the positive fantasies and daydreams that we all do also have that tell us so much about our true heart and where our life journey is longing to go. So let's tap on that for a minute. Even though I know I have lots of fantasies and daydreams, and I often criticize myself for that, I deeply and completely accept myself exactly where I am in this moment. Even though I've been hard on myself when I let my mind drift, because I keep telling myself I'm supposed to be paying attention and being a grown-up and showing up for life. And maybe all of that is true, but not in the harsh way I've been saying it to myself. And I choose to notice that and accept even that part of me and allow that information to help me grow and heal. Even though I've ignored many of my fantasies and daydreams because I told myself they were unrealistic or childish and didn't belong in a grown-up life, I choose right now to be spacious and compassionate and accept even this part of me. And up to eyebrow. I know that I have fantasies and daydreams. And I know I've repressed that a lot. And told myself that I'm a grown-up now and I have to face reality. And life is no picnic. And it's not for the dreamers. And I'm supposed to let all of that go. And I've been harsh on myself around that. Or other times, I've let my fantasies and daydreams feel like unrequited love. Things that I can feel a true longing for, but I believe are impossible. And so it just leads me to sadness and disappointment. And a feeling of having let myself down in my life. And I choose right now to open back up to my fantasies and daydreams, the way I did when I was young. I would let my mind and my heart and my spirit roam free. Because it's a way of trying on ideas and hopes and dreams. To imagine myself volunteering at the animal shelter. To see how that feels. To actually rehearse that in my mind. To see if that's something I'd really like to do. To imagine myself calling that person that I've been thinking about for years, that I was friends with before I moved, to imagine how it would feel to reconnect. To think about changing a part of my work life. And to imagine fantasizing how it could be different. To be able to try it on in the privacy of my own mind and heart. And to notice the feelings that come up for me. And to deeply realize and celebrate that that's information. That's information about my heart and my deepest longings. And I can decide over time what I want to do with that information. But I don't have to limit my fantasies and my dreams. I choose in this new year to let them soar and inform me and inspire me, and to hear the small whisper of God's voice speaking to me about what I was really created for, about what's truly important to me, about where my heart and soul lies. And knowledge is power. And I resolve in this new year to take this deeper knowledge of my true self, and with God's help, be guided into a life that feels more inspired. Take that nice deep breath. Just keep remembering that our fantasies and daydreams allow us to try things on the way little children play dress up. It allows us to rehearse to actually prepare to take action. They are pure gold. So use that gold and spend it wisely in the coming year, and know that its source is unlimited. You will not run out. And I look forward to our last New Year's resolution vlog in this series. And so I will see you very, very soon on the Tapping Prayerfully journey.